the reason I decided to move with a bouncer, I did a show in Gulu. Hey, I was very okay, doing very well. I was on stage, shouting, doing my jokes. But this girl, such a girl called Timango, kept on interrupting me. Every time I would crack a joke, she would come, "You are lying." Ah! Every time I would say something, she said, "You are not serious." So I said, "You know what? Let me give this girl a dose." So I stopped what I was doing and I concentrated on her. I started dissing her. 1, people were laughing. 2, people were laughing. 3, ah! This girl looked at me and told me, okay, let me tell you one thing. When a northerner tells you, okay, not okay, oh, okay, okay, just know you have made a mistake. Now she told me, okay. I said, So I continued my show. After my show, I went backstage. Kumbe, this woman had gotten all her ancestors. She came backstage. She told even the bouncers, no, I just want to go and say hi to him. You know, for them, they don't have age. They cannot say hi. I just want to go and say hi. And then we will finish the rest. So when I saw her coming, of course I could recognize her. I said, "Hey, Atimango, how are you?" She said, "You abused me." I said, "No, I was just making jokes. You know, you are interrupting me." She said, No, those were not jokes. Those were abuses." You know, jolly people cannot say insults. Those were abusers. I said, "Madam, I was just joking with you. I was making fun of you because you kept on interrupting me." She said, "Excuse me, I know what a joke is, and I know what an abuse is. The other one was an abuse." I said, "You know what now? My celebrityness started coming in." I said, "Madam, you know what? To hell with you." I was still there talking. I just heard, "Doom!" A bottle on my head. I said, "What?" I was gathering myself to ask myself, what has just happened? You have not felt that one. She added me the second one. Doom! I said, this woman has hit me with a bottle twice. My bouncer, this Uganda, don't get him Uganda bouncer. I get him just for here. In the north, Nabobatia. My bouncer started apologizing on my behalf. I said, how am I paying you to apologize? I am paying you to protect me. He said, "No, nayomukazi wamuvumye. Ningamba kwecho." So now I move with him. I know it's useless, but you know, I just move with him. Sula. Bagay. Guy bamwitani over Equatorial Guinea. Barista. Abakazi bamumani. Let me tell you, this is the only man who has made it possible for husbands and wives to watch porn at the same time. Yo. Let me. Guinea, Equatorial Guinea, right now, all the husbands are looking for the 400 videos. One man, 400 videos, 300 women. Some women had rejects. One man, and that way, hey, God gave that man. Even us men were like, that man had experiences out there. Yeah, Equatorial Guinea, the women are dry. That Sirina Waka, Mpako, hey, just give me and you see, 5 minutes, you start speaking Olimuchi. A Uganda will even say something biologically impossible when you're making love to her. Ooh, okay, nakuza zabazungu. I am ugly normally. Now imagine when I am coming. You are like, oh, baby, say my name. Never ask Acholis those questions. Say my name. But you met me yesterday and I told you it was a Timamo. What do you You start, hey, then the bass. When God says release, the bass starts to disappear. You are like, huh? All of a sudden, hey, you are feeling? I'm feeling. Okay. Then the voice disappears. Now it's action. Then, when that time comes, I don't know what happens to our body. The body becomes united. The muscles in the legs start pulling together. The ones in the arms start to contract. Your face, ha! Your face starts to twist, to turn, and the only sound that can come out of you is Uganda, we have so many things that happen. Have you noticed when something controversial happens, there has to be something sexual that is attached, and then we forget, because Ugandans, we move on very fast. From Baltaser, we were now thinking of America. As we are trying to digest America, Trump, how many Trump supporters are here? Trump, oh yeah? As we are still trying to digest Trump, now, me, I have been in a fight before. Before you confront anybody, ask yourself 4 fundamental questions. 1, am I normal? 2, can I able? You know, you have to be deliberate. 3, what is the purpose? And then 4, which is the most important question that you ask yourself is, does this man have a history of violence? If you answer those questions, that is when your brain will tell you to either attack or leave. Zake, after threatening the speaker is a Muteso, they don't know how to react. When the speaker was there, Zake, you calm down. He left the Muteso. He went to the Acholi. The man was very okay. Seated by himself, minding his own business. I think he was thinking about food because they were poor. From moment they pay me this man's salary. Zach, value. First of all, the man does not understand. Value is which one? Go away, this is my seat. He said, you look for another seat and you sit. Zach did what? Pushed the guy. The man did not hesitate. He did not deviate. He just acted. 3 punches. Do you know? You can know. Mubaku Kubye. When they put you on oxygen. After 3 punches. Zake had a drip for blood and water. He had a drip for glucose. He had a heart monitor. He had a head bandage. He had a magnifying glass. And they gave him mabendazole. You know, mabendazole is to treat diarrhea. How can they beat you 3 punches and you get diarrhea? That is when you know. This fight, Bambi, Chirabi Kanakozechi, Natomede. Don't involve yourself in fights that you cannot win. If you notice me in this whole country, some of my closest friends are bouncers of different establishments. How many of you remember Rouge? A bouncer slapped a guy at Rouge. He blacked out. When he woke up, he started asking questions that made me realize where he was from. They slapped him, the guy blacked out. After like 10 minutes, the guy woke out.